All societies around the world have made various breakthroughs in order to evaluate their needs and surpluses. At the very beginning of these comes trade. So, what is trade and how is it done? How has trade emerged in history? Here are all the details that are curious. Trade, which has a history as old as human history, is believed to have started about 140,000 years ago. The fact that it dates back to such an ancient history is the greatest proof of how important trade is. Trade is at the top of countries' economic resources. What is trade and how is it done? Trade is taken from the word ticara, which comes from the Arabic root tcr. It means buying or selling to make a profit. Trade can be done in almost any area. Trade, especially today, is the activity that largely determines the world's economies. The ability of producing countries to market their products and turn them into a commercial profit has a large share in the economic development of that country. If we look at the economic freedoms of countries with high trade volume, such as the United States, China, Germany, Japan, we will once again understand the importance of trade. At the same time, trade is a profitable line of business that can be done not only between countries, but also by large and small companies located within the country, as well as individuals of an individual diameter. December. There are three sides to the trade. These are in the form of manufacturers, intermediaries and consumers. Manufacturers, as the name implies, are the group that produces the trade product, the intermediaries bring them together with the consumers, and the consumers reach the product they need and consume them. At the same time, domestic trade and foreign trade can be traded in two different ways. Domestic trade is a type of trade performed within the borders of the country, and foreign trade is a type of trade performed outside the country. Trade can be done by official means. After determining which sector to trade in, a company with a person or partner can be established and work can be started. Company formation procedures can vary everywhere. After establishing a company, it can be traded at will, adhering to the laws of the country or international trade. How has trade emerged in history? Trade has been used as the greatest economic power in the past as it is today. The first examples of trade are the form of barter procedure. An exchange procedure is the principle of replacing the product that one person produces with the product that another person produces. With the invention of money, the trade network and volume of the Union have always progressed throughout history. For example, silk and spice road trade after the Turks arrived in Anatolia. If we go back to the old Assyrian civilization, Cappadocia trade in Nevşehir, precious stones and spices trade made by the Roman Empire in Egypt and India, maritime trade with the discovery of the New World.